Amelia Wilson, I think, is unique in a number of respects. In addition to being in a very demanding discipline and doing quite well in it in mechanical and aerospace engineering, she has attributes that many others do not have. I would list compassion, ingenuity, creativity, teamwork, very strong interpersonal skills. I served and was fortunate to serve as one of her academic advisors and got to know her pretty well. She's just a thoroughly delightful and accomplished young lady, will make an outstanding professional, graduating with 2 degrees here at OSU, both of them quite challenging. So I think she has a lot to offer as a professional, and I was happy to recommend her as a senior of significance.
OSU has prepared me for my future in a number of different ways. Firstly, it's given me the technical background you need to succeed as an engineer, taking general classes, your engineering sciences, making sure you know the basics of before you go in and try to solve a problem and actually make a viable solution for it. And at the same time, OSU has done a really great job of keeping people engaged. There are a lot of enrichment programs, and there are just so many opportunities to do different work in different areas. I think for me, graduating from OSU is a stepping stone to the next thing. I'll be attending graduate school in the fall, and I mean, everything I've done up until this point has prepared me for that. On the technical side, and the teamwork side, which is a really big thing. OSU is a really big family. They try to make sure that people are on track and doing what they're supposed to do. And I hope that once I graduate, and I will always return back to that and make sure that I'm not being a bad team member or anything like that. There's such a sense of community here, and I think that's probably the biggest thing that I'll take away from graduating here. So this is a photo of me with the OSU Symphony Orchestra at Severance Hall in Cleveland, Ohio. We were invited to go play at a conference this year, and I've been in the orchestra since freshman year. I've made sure every semester to have orchestra in there to keep me sane from mostly my engineering classes. But it's been great. The director, Doug Grosty, is awesome, and he pulls so much music out of people, especially the non-majors. It's been really great. So I am in 6 de Mayo, Honduras in that picture, and I went, I guess that was my freshman year, as part of the Engineers Without Borders pre-assessment trip. We were working on starting a project with some local NGOs for biosand water filters. So what we did at that time was a geological survey, and also I did some just community one-on-one surveys asking people about water quality and if they saw the relation between disease and water. So that was pretty interesting. I got to use my Spanish, which was nice, and we had a lot of fun. I had a little gaggle of girls following me around, which was kind of weird, but it was fun. It was a great trip. So this is a photo of me and Bernard. Bernard is the airplane. He was our first, he was technically our prototype from senior design. It's been pretty crazy working. We're on our 5th airplane right now. And I'm in charge of propulsion, and as I have the tiniest hands, I get to pack everything because it's pretty tight. But that has been consuming this spring semester of mine, probably 80 hours a week out there working on stuff. But it's great. We've got a really great team, and it sort of sums up the whole OSU engineering experience. You do the classwork for 3.5 years, and then at the end, you finally get to actually go build something and make it fly, and it did.